forecast, and should be a nice one out there.
Yeah, you know, the sunrise and the sunset past couple days has looked a little bit hazy, but it makes for a great color display, but it's because of all that smoke. So, yeah, something we were just so used to, summer 2012.
Yeah,
and now that we're officially into fall, wish we could leave that all behind, but looks like we're still going to have some smoke and haze today. But shouldn't be enough to dampen the spirits of everyone out there for the Broncos game. Let's begin with your Broncos game day planner. 80s today, looking really good with increasing clouds, but should be dry throughout the afternoon there at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. But you can see the haze from this camera especially. This is our one in Westminster. You can barely make out the flat irons there. A few birds going by. Good timing with us being on TV right now. Well, the visibility is low because of fires out of state in Washington, Utah, Montana, and the northwesterly winds aloft, sending that in our direction enough to create that haze and smoke for the past several days. Hopefully, we'll be able to get rid of that this week when our next trough comes through. Details on that in a second. But our current conditions right now, 51 downtown, 53 at DIA. So a cool start to the day with some 40s for surrounding areas like Boulder and Longmont. Brighton at 45 degrees, Bennett 47, and Elizabeth checking in at 42. Some 30s up in the high country. Today, they will likely stay below the 80s that we see here in the metro area. Your hourly planner for this Sunday takes us to about 84 degrees. The average high for this time of year, about 75, 76 degrees. So we will easily exceed that. Yesterday, we had a dry day. We had lots of sun. We had that haze and smoke, but today I think there'll be more clouds in the mix, especially during the afternoon. Can already see them filling in from west to east, and that's going to be the trend today as all this moves in advance of our next trough. There's a lot of Pacific moisture to work with, and it's already giving rise to some showers over Utah. The rain is going to be moving in our direction. Let's see how it arrives here on the Futurecast. But this morning will be dry, just those increasing clouds. The mountains may pick up 1 or 2 sprinkles between about noon and 6 p.m. Overnight into Monday. Here we are Monday afternoon. That's when the showers become a little bit more prominent over the high country areas north of I-70. But notice the color enhancement with our computer model guidance. It should be light rain. We're not looking at anything too significant. Maybe a thunderstorm or two over the Arkansas Valley, but overall, your Monday should be a day that's primarily dry in the Front Range, but we'll start to see more coverage of those showers in the high country. You'll see later in the 7-day forecast. We'll get into some better rain chances midweek here in Denver. For today, though, one more mild day. It's technically the first full day of fall, and we should make it to the 80s up and down the I-25 corridor. Traveling up to the high country to take in the fall foliage. Again, keep sharing your pictures with us. We've seen so many coming in on our 247 Weather Center Facebook page and Twitter, so keep those coming, and you might see them on TV. You'll find 60s by day there and 30s for the overnight hours. So your forecast and writing on this Sunday, sun to start, and then there's clouds filling in the afternoon. Still another warm day, but the mountains may pick up an isolated thunderstorm or a shower later on this afternoon. Tomorrow, mostly dry for the Front Range, but for the high country, that's where you likely will see those showers start to increase. Tuesday and Wednesday, that looks to be the better time frame for more numerous showers for the plains. That all moves out by the end of the week. Doesn't take long for us to climb back into the 80s by next weekend. Don?
Any bets yet on the first snowstorm?
Oh, man. I still got another week or so before we see that at least show up in the 7-day planner.
All right. Thank you, Mel.